We're here with Brad and his wife Diane, and they're going to take us on a tour of the Meathouse.
Showcase of our Wagyu beef. This end of the showcase is regular beef. This is what is raised on our farm from conception. Then the cattle have to be fed for a minimum of 2 years before they're slaughtered, and which is a long time compared to the beef down here. But you can see the difference. The marbling is a lot greater. It's got to do with the breed, with the Wagyu breed, and how it's fed versus this other beef. This other beef is what everybody eats. It's more affordable beef, and it's really good. And it's really kind of top-notch beef. This goes just a notch farther, and that's what we're about in this butcher shop. Is that we're trying to get our own branded beef out there to let everybody, or as many people as we can, enjoy what we do and what we know about beef for taste, quality, and health. The Wagyu beef is high in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. It's like eating fish, but you're eating beef. That's one of the advantages of it. And it's all federally inspected, which is, and it really takes a lot to get the federal brand on it. Good? Good.
Thank you.
This is his office, Justin's office. He manages the place. You can see he's got cameras in every room and outside, and he can see around what's going on inside. He can keep track of health and everything. You can't get away from it. He's just sitting in there. This is our seasoning room. Spices and things for making sausage. They're just a world of things in there that you need to get the recipes right and to get it together, and they got recipes that are pretty nice. We've got award-winning sausages. This is the USDA inspection place. That's their office. They're here every day. They're here every day. You know, a lot of butcher shops, most butcher shops, they're not. Most butcher shops never see an inspector or anything. But here they're, you know, with federal. This is like the big federal places. This is what we call the kill room. This is where the animals are processed. We start bleeding them out, standing down, spinning and hanging back up, taking the ears out and everything. Start then they start them. Okay, we will kind of see what the animal's tour is. It's dropped off right out there from a trailer, whatever we put them in here. And the pens are designed so we're never in with the animal. We're never in for our safety because we kill buffalo here. We do buffalo hogs, beef, all different kinds of things, you know. But you've got to be safe. And actually, buffalo are more calm than a lot of beef. When a buffalo gets in a tight area like this, they pretty much give up. If they're out in the open, they're big, bad creatures. Just a series of gates. We bring them into here. Come in through here, and there's just this is where they would go right up there through that lane, and then they go into this thing. They kind of look at it. This is what we call the knock box. This is where the animal dies. They go in here, and up at the front of it is a head gate, and it's kind of a state-of-the-art deal where this head gate goes back to the animal if the animal doesn't come to it. It's so that it'll go back, and then we clamp their head and bring them up here. And then we got a captive bolt. You know, they really turn it on. See, that'll go back. You can get their head in there, and then you put that down. And it's really humane. We gotta be humane. We don't torture animals. We don't do anything like that. This is a really humane place. The animal don't even know he died because you just put this little deal on his head and it just a little pop and that's it. And this piston goes into his brain and they're completely unconscious.
Is the piston here? Is it?
It's in the office.
Oh, okay.
It's not. Keep it locked up.
That makes sense. It is kind of a deadly weapon, isn't it?
There's this side, when the animal, so the animal's dead down in there now.
Go on outside, you can actually see the seats here.
And then this comes up and the animal rolls out into the, actually what we call the kill room. They actually die here, but that's the kill room.
Oh, interesting.
This is, on this end, this is almost how the show is. That's what rolls out.
Oh, that's what goes up. They roll out of that.
They roll out into here, and then
So that hoist can come clear over to here. It can pick an animal up anywhere in this whole area. The way these grain hoists are positioned.
Oh, I see. There's a whole system up
Yeah,
there.
the whole thing moves. See, we pull this down to this end. And then when you get to the end, you usually bring it over here. It can come over here. So now you got it's right here and the feet are right here. You get down, grab the feet.
Gotcha.
And so then it's, we bleed them into barrels. The city doesn't want our blood, so we bleed into barrels. And then they lay down on the rack that all those cubs are on, and they skin it laying down. Once it's skinned, they pick it up. We got another hoist right here, and that'll do the same thing. You go all over, you just pick it up, and you bring it down toward this end, and this is where the innards are taken out. Innards get taken out, and it gets pushed up here, and that's we put a saw blade in there, and that's our bandsaw. They cut them in half.
Okay.
And then they're hooked on, they go on the rail, and they start around.
So you said the innards are taken out here. What, like the blood, the innards, are there, do you repurpose them for anything, or are they just waste?
They go to rendering company.
Oh, okay.
And that's where all the best food, and that's where the guy comes to pick it up.
Oh, I see.
It's all in barrels.
And everything is checked over on the innards.
And also the stuff that gets cut in the front room, trim holes and things that you don't use, all go into there, the guy comes, picks it up. But if you come down here, there's a scale up there, it's not on the wall, the digital, but up there is where the sensor is. So every animal is weighed. So, and USDA needs to know that too. They keep track of all the weights going to the cooler. And they're sanitized, they're double sanitized with 180 degree water right here. And also we use vinegar solution, which kills 100% bacteria. So they get sprayed with that, and then they go into the cooler. This is a chill cooler in here. And it's cold in there, so I'm going to talk here, then we'll go in there, and we're going to go out the other end of it. So we have two coolers. This is the chill cooler. That's where the beef goes immediately after slaughter. If we need to get the body temperature down, just fast, really fast. And so it's a smaller room with a lot of air movement through it. And once they're cooled down, take one day, then we push them into the big cooler. This is our cup room. The carcass is rolled out there, and they come down off that right in here, and the guys take them apart right here, and then this is the saw that's just been taken apart. They go through the saw, they go over to the cut tables, the fabrication, they make steak, roast, whatever you might want out of your animal, maybe just burger, and then the grind gets put in the cup, taken into this other room, and gets ground and put into packages.
Okay.
Right here is our fabricating machine. And all the fabricated cuts, the steaks, the rolls, two bones, whatever you might want, gets wrapped right here and then put into the freezer. This is shrink wrap machine. We double shrink wrap everything. We wrap it twice, and then the label gets put on this machine here. They know how to run it, and you turn on, you set the meat on there, and say what it is, and then it'll print out a sticker. You slap that on there, and that's what it is. And another thing with USDA is we make a lot of sausage. You see the sticks and all the sausage. It's all made here. Everything out there is made here. So for a federal place, this is the fresh meat side. This is the smoked meat side. You have to have a door. It's contamination. So when we're working fresh meat, you can't bring smoked meat because edible meat ready out here because you will get rolled up and you won't do that. That's our smokehouse. So whatever sausages we make, goes on to set that was a super good job. What we just filled there was our stuffer. The sausage gets put in that after it gets ground in this machine, the turkey, whatever, the pork. Grind it here, then it gets stuck there after the seasoning gets mixed on. Then it gets put in the casing, back in the smoke or and then the shrink wrap vacuum seal back there. We got a ball vacuum seal, we just got that, and that's really handy because we vacuum sealed so much stuff. Ultimate USDA, they've got, they don't let you have meat that's going to be smoked put in with meat that has been smoked. And that's why we got 2 more coolers here.
So what's in there and what's in there?
It's just two more coolers.
Oh, I see.
So if we had smoked meat, some kind of sausage stick or something that was done, we'd put it like in here. Because this one we can put fresh meat in that needs to be smoked in. You can't contaminate those either, so that's why you need it to be cooled. Yeah, that's our smokehouse. It does everything. You just set that baby, and it's not only smokes, but it's got air in there and it's got water in there. So if you miss the sausage as it's being smoked, keep it from shrinking, and it cools it down. The water cools it down, and because that's another rule, it has to be cooled down so fast for safety reasons. You can't sit there and take 10 hours to cool your sausage off. I mean, it's got to come down, and that thing will do it. And then you put it into this cooler to finish cooling it, and we record how fast it comes down because that's all got to be logged for safety reasons. And this is our freezer, 9 below zero in there, and there's wind in there. Step in there. It's chilly in there.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
And it'll hold about 80 head of beef is what we could freeze in here.
That's crazy.
That cooler where they're hanging, that'll hold about 100 head. Chilly, you fog your machine up.
That's a lot colder than the other room.
And this is the temperature it is in here most of the time. What is it? It's 53. This is what the people work at, this temperature, 53 degrees.
It's crazy to think that room's colder than I've ever felt in just weather.
Oh, yeah?
In Missouri, it sounds like maybe negative 5 in the
Well, we
coldest.
get up in this, this area is the coldest area in North America in the wintertime. Aberdeen, South Dakota I've been told, is the coldest. Something about its location. It gets colder than the last. It just gets colder. You got 2 shower rooms, bathrooms, because when you're butchering, you can get messed up, and so you need a place to clean up.
Right.
And this is our mechanical room. This is where everything runs. After going from there, this feels
That's why
pretty
we've
good.
come here last
It's warm.
Nice in here. This is all the floor heat. All these pipes, and who knows where they go to and what they do. They're just got each zone, you could say, is displayed here, and there's somebody that knows even how to run this. We got 1,000 gallons of storage. If they for some reason break down and they can't get us the water, we got 1,000 gallons right here that we're, just in case something happens, so we don't have to shut down yet for them to come up.
So is it, these are each 500 gallons?
Each 500 gallon
here?
tanks, yep.
It's an interesting
Yep.
reference point.
Yep. And so there's our big air compressor. That only goes to that smokehouse that was in that other room in the sausage room. So that's where we can get our air blast into the sausage. So yeah, had to have a place for something like that too. And then, of course, if you look at all the wiring, they did a marvelous job of wiring this place. I mean, I wouldn't know where to begin, but really professional people did it. And along with that, that's the camera business there. There's the pumper in the kill room there that runs that chute in there. Without this room, nothing would work. So then Diane, my wife, makes meals for all the help. every day, and the farm help every day, and we all eat in here. So we have this is our locker room, and we're gonna go upstairs into our break room. But this is where the employees can switch their clothes and do whatever. Then we go up to here, and this is where we eat and just kind of take it easy for that noon hour or whatever. Or we've had employees not feel well. We've got a place they can lay down and rest, but it makes a really nice lunchroom.
But it makes it a little more communal.
It is. We're all the employees pretty well feel like a family. We offer them a meal free of charge every day. But we do offer them a meal, and we pay them time and a half to eat that meal.
Oh,
You know, they get that hour getting time and a half pay. So it's maybe better than a lot of the fringes that other places offer.
that's pretty cool.
And
Yeah.
they get the community of stop and laugh with one another, or tell the story, or just rest, or just eat and enjoy it. You don't have to hurry up and go eat your lunch and hurry up and get back to the shop. You're here. You never left. Yeah, we do hunt, but we do not do deer here. We're not doing deer sausage or any kind of wild sausage. Being it's federal, we're just not crossing that line. This is all domestic beef and pork, whatever. Buffalo, that's a buffalo hanging on the wall there. We butchered him actually. I killed him on the farm, and that's where we butchered him at. So, but we do a lot of buffalo here too. And his hide candy is kind of a neat thing. Diane thought it was too much for the living room. we had it there for a while, but they say you could use it for a rug, it won't hardly ever wear out. So it's, yeah. Yep. So this is now the tour is pretty well complete.
You need it. You need it.
It's very,
Everything.
it's done just fine.
Oh, it's too rare for you?
I used to tell them to close your eyes and.
I know, I do it sometimes, but no.
Ben seems.
What do you think of that?
No steak's ever going to taste the same after this.
Does it compare with the other one you had?
It does. Yes, it does.
Good.
Oh, it's good. I don't know if I should eat it as fast as I can before it gets cool, or if I should savor every last moment and then it's going to get cold.
Savor it, and then we'll microwave a little more.